Hello and welcome in. My name is DrumRollTony. I'm a streamer on Twitch, musician, and music teacher living in Seattle. I apologize. It is my fault. We haven't done Ginger in like 2 months. That's just embarrassing. I love this band. Someone recommended Judgement and Punishment. I looked it up. I saw there's a music video version and the live version. You know me, we're doing the live version. I'm excited to see what's in this. Let's go. Oh, what an intro, man. I miss that sound, that tuning style, and how chunky all that just kind of just hits you in the chest. I can't imagine what that feels live. The thing I love the most about these kind of intros that they do is how the unison rhythms are just so big and thick, and slight variations. Ba ba da ga ga. The other time da da ga. So the dotted 8 to 16th the second time. It's cool, man. We're not like breaking the memory bank here, you know, but it works so well. And just for me, I feel like it's a signature style of intro and sound. Back 5, let's keep going. The time of the bada gotta the little metric push there, but forget that for a second. I like where we went from the intro to almost full-on reggae feel. We got such a in our Roman on guitar there, and I feel like Eugene was pretty much almost camping on a reggae bass line though, but not fully committed though, so we're still kind of like, you know, fusion of a bunch of styles here. I want to see where this metric goes though. Man, it just cements why I like this band so much. All right, back 5, let's keep going here. Oh, God, dude. Dude, Vlad's cymbal work is like, it's always this. It's the reason I fell in love with this band. Honestly, is because of Vlad and the cymbal work. But I'm so glad that happened because it opened doors to other stuff like this. But when I said the metric thing, we were still in 4 there. It's just the way that Vlad and the guitar and bass lines are written. It played with your rhythmic emotions for a second. I mean, you can all, you know, it fills in. You can still feel it in 4, but it's just that little shift, you know, that's enough to like pull the carpet. You feel like you're going to slip, but you don't. I think that's like super important. Like math bands are cool too. Like when you go, like you just have like no clue where you're at, but I think it's super fun just to give someone a nudge. You're like, okay, I'm still here, but it makes it really musically interesting in my opinion. That's a really nice triplet bass groove, right? Everything's that's the ultimate, you know, like the lowest common denominator there. But everyone's kind of, you know, we're not playing that, obviously. We're not just spoon feeding here. Here's your triplets. Here's your triplets. We're like giving like little stylistic an influx of that, this little flexing here and there, but it's done like so well. And obviously we're about to jump into a heavier thing, but I just think when you're switching between those styles, it's super attractive to do it that well. Back 5, let's keep going. Okay, so now that we've already talked about what happened, we talked about the push and the nudge, right? It's in 4 still, but you're rocking back and forth. Now that you're aware of it, and this is stuff you already know anyway. I'm just reminding you, and maybe some people that are in here that don't think about the stuff normally. This is the important part. We go back, we're gonna listen to it again. Notice how the bass line and the guitar line and the drum line, respectively, with their different timbres, meaning the different sounds of their instrument, they're all doing the same rhythms, but applying their tones and their like little stylistic contributions. But the most important part is how rhythmically tight that is and how it's locked up. And it's this both sides, right? We don't have any of this because we can't really do that. We do too much, then it doesn't really support the vocal line. So for me, the reason this sounds so good is because they are rock solid and well rehearsed, and Tatiana can be on top and kind of float and sail over the top of that. So we're gonna go back. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, I think 20 seconds is maybe 25. We'll find out. But the important part, just listen how rhythmically solid this is. So that's super fascinating, right? So we just did this big talk about how this section is super like uniformed. We have 3 musicians doing one thing and the 4th musician floating over the top doing something separate. So we're here, we drop into the blast beat section, Vlad's blasting away, and now and vocals are doing something different, and it's a different style of voice too. So you have those 2 separate things, and then guitar and bass have lined up. So we still have 3 different things happening, but it's way more agitated than the previous section. Stylistically obvious, but just because simply of how much different things are going on. So I'm gonna go back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hopefully we can grab this transition again and just appreciate the chaos for how organized it is, right? I think my favorite part about going to that section is ba-da-da-da, like just our metronome pulse set by guitar, and then everyone just joins in. It's really nice. All right, back 5. Keep at it, baby. That felt like an asymmetrical phrase. It's still in 4 there, but I felt like we got like 6 bars. I don't know. Not that big of a deal. Very cool though. Very cool, Red. Keep going. That's fascinating. Weird chord. I don't know what they are. I'm just seeing these huge stretched out voicings. What's going on? I don't have the ear to be like, oh yeah, there's like this is the stack, this is the chord sonority. I don't know, man. It just sounds complicated. It sounds like almost like some harmonics and like, I don't know, hitting stuff in different parts of the guitar, but whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It sounds really good. But I think it's cool because they're coming out of the heavy, chunky triplet thing into that. And those are like completely non-related sounds, right? So it's just, again, I mean, this is probably cliche to say, but it's kind of a Jinjerism, right? Like this definitely in line with some, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistency in the way they write music. So to me, that's just, it's very appealing. Back 5, let's keep going. That's exactly what makes us go even further. This is what it is.
punishment. Your judgment. Your punishment.
Man, what a song. What a song. I feel like the ending phrase there, I didn't catch it the first time through. There might have been like a 2/4 bar bringing us back in each one of those. I'm not totally sure. It's easy to get lost in the beauty of the chonkiness into just the way they use rhythm. So that's where my brain goes. For a first time listen, that's as much as I can pick up. If I go back a bunch of times, we could probably, you know, get into a more in-depth thing, but I love Ginger. I hope you do too. Like that's just, it's always really fun for me. My name is DrumRollTony. I'm a streamer on Twitch. Make sure to catch me live so we can talk about Ginger or your other favorite bands. You can find the link to my Twitch channel in the video description below, as well as the Discord. If you'd like to support me and the channel, my Patreon information is down there as well. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Take it easy. Click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel so you can catch the next one. All right, bye-bye.